Morning, welcome back to Boris Farms. Today we're looking for glass cleaner. First off, we're gonna clean the windows on the 8345R because there's an oil leak and the windows look horrible. Then it's just me on the farm today. My dad's out of town and my grandpa hasn't been feeling good lately. So if it starts blowing really bad, I'm gonna have to go hook up the row crop cultivator and cultivate those cotton stalks where it's blowing. If it does blow, that's where it's gonna blow. I don't see any Windex or anything, or John Deere window cleaner or anything like that yet, but I'm sure it's somewhere in here. Found it. Starting this. I was gonna get that roll of shop towels, but it looks a little moist and oily. So I guess we'll get us several paper towels. And I'll see y'all out the 8345R. So here's like a before. I'll show y'all a before of all the windows, and then we'll do an after, because this is horrible. I mean, that's pretty bad. Rear glass isn't that bad. It's pretty bad down here. But we're gonna get all these windows cleaned up. These steps right here sure are heavy. Now I have a ladder just to walk up there and spray down my window. Well, so far we've got everything but the front window. And this one's smeared bad on the inside, so I'm gonna have to redo that. That's the only one I did the inside on, but I'm gonna go throw these paper towels away and get some more. Can't wait to see this beast running this summer. Look at old 9770. Let's actually hop up in the cab. I have not been in here in a minute. Hey! I found a prep bar. Oh, this thing's dirty. This is literally the most mint combine. I mean, look at the seats. They are literally like brand new. I can't wait to be running this in the summer. This thing is slick. I love how the steering wheel just goes so far. Got the yellow hydrostat that doesn't want to go forward. There we go. Got your, I'm guessing this is like your thresher and your header. I don't know. I haven't ran a combine before. Looks like you got your throttle speed here. Yeah, this looks somewhat similar to our strippers, but not quite. Got the John Deere Command Center. I'm guessing it's like yield monitor and I guess GPS lines. Well, no, I bet that goes up there. Man, this thing is bringing back some memories. Oh, we still even got the moisture tester in here. Oh, hey. I might be using this in a second. It might work better than the John Deere ones. But I suppose we better get back to work. Quit reminiscing. We still even got the spare key on it. But I'll see y'all when we get the windows cleaned up, hopefully. This thing is way taller than the 8345R. And no, I'm not cleaning the windows in this. I'm just cleaning it in my tractor, because my tractor's dirty as heck. These things look huge. I couldn't imagine standing next to an LSW tire. Well, I guess guess we're just gonna steal this here. Never actually took a paper towel roll out of this before. It's pretty easy. Here's our welders and our air compressor. But got the forklift, Polaris Ranger back there that I'm pretty sure blew up. We got a little unload auger, or like, not drive over, but we can move it back and forth so we can just drive over, or stick it back under there. Got our service trailer, air compressor, massive pressure washer. And if I walk in here, we got the old R4038. This thing is a beast. Spread a lot of acres in its time. And holy moly, when did we get a whole pallet of def? I'm gonna be using this year. Heck yeah. We just got a bunch of random crap in here. This really needs to be cleaned out. I mean, we could park a combine in here or something. We used to park both strippers in here. It was a tight squeeze, but we also keep chemical in here. You can kind of tell under the spraying right there. Got all our oils. There's some more def. A lot of air filters. It's kind of it for the shop. It's pretty small, old, but it serves its purpose, and we don't do a whole lot of wrenching in the shop anyways. We just do it out in the field or outside of the shop. But got our roll of paper towels. Goodness, it's windy. But yep. Well, we got her finally cleaned up here. Looks pretty good. Except for this back window. It's not the best in the world, but a lot cleaner than it was. See, there's smudges and stuff like that. But I realized I couldn't get it perfect, so I had to stop and I ran out of paper towels. But it looks a lot better in camera than it is. I mean, it's still pretty good. The front glass, it looks like there's no window, but the back is pretty bad. Yeah, you can kind of see the smudges, but we got her all cleaned up. I used regular paper towels. I should have used those blue shop towels. That would have worked a lot better, but it's whatever. So this rig's all, the windows are all cleaned up for planting season, which we still got a month and a half till then, but we finally got the windows cleaned up. It was long overdue. But now we're gonna go drive around and make sure our fields aren't blowing. Well guys, earlier, you know how I mentioned that we were hoping that it wouldn't blow and that we wouldn't have to plow to make sure that it doesn't. We're plowing and it's blowing really bad. So we're trying to save our soil from blowing away, which it doesn't look like it from behind here, but it is. It's flipping the dirt over and it's not gonna blow. Took us a good while. We put this on the 8235R, or we had it on the 8235R, but the GPS switch is broken on it. So now we're in the beast of a tractor, the 8345R. Way overkill, but this thing doesn't even realize that it's behind it. But I mean, we're kicking up dirt, but we're saving the farm from blowing away. It's way worse than it is on camera. This is 100% the last time I let Dad leave. Look how horrible this is. I mean, you can see in the background, just everything's just blowing away. Oh man. This is one, we shred these cotton stalks here and all our other stuff. This is last year's cotton that we stripped. Had weed on it, but this field did not. Or we sowed weed after we harvested it, but this field does not. We're gonna plant cotton into it, but it's blowing bad. Which there's a couple positives about doing this. One, you can just look behind me, see it's not blowing nearly as bad as everywhere else. And it's incorporating this manure we spread out here. So, couple positives. And, oh, there's very little diesel in this tractor. Look now, it's not blowing nearly as bad as it was. It's blowing bad over there where we haven't plowed. But where we have, it's not really blowing. So, that's great. I'm about to hop over and get where that dust is over there. Can't really tell, but the old 8345R is rocking and rolling. We could speed her up a little, but I'm trying to be careful next to these telephone poles. Well, it was getting better for a little while. Now we're back, it's back at blowing again. It stopped for a little bit, but it didn't stop anymore. It's hammering, as you can see behind me. Not fun. I guess Dad shouldn't have left the farm with me. Everything's going to crap, but at least we're rolling here. If I don't run out of diesel. Well, we've been filling in for a while now, and for the moment right now it's actually not blowing, so it's really good. I mean, the wind's still blowing, but the field's not blowing. But it's doing a good job. Well, we just got this field finished up here, and it actually helped a ton. It's probably a combination with the wind stopping too. But we're gonna hop over right across the turn row, and we'll be on this next field. Well, the blowing slowed down. The dust you see is just from the high-speed cultivator. But as you can tell out that way, it's not really blowing anymore. So on this other field we jumped over to, we're just gonna lay out the skips, and we're over halfway done here. And then we're gonna call it. One, because I'm hungry and I want to go home, and two, because I only have 2 bars of diesel left, so, and not a whole lot of daylight. So I mean, yeah, the lights are good on this, but there's really no point to keep plowing out here if we don't have to. So it's kind of what we got going on here. Well, we're on the last pass for the evening here. Tomorrow we'll get those last 8 rows. Or whoever runs this tractor will. But Dad's supposed to be back tomorrow, so it won't just be me and Gerardo on the farm. But we're getting finished up here. We're gonna head on back to the barn. Man, we cut it close on diesel. But we're gonna get heading back to the farm. And thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.